His complexion is attributed to the lack of sunlight. Same. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing really well. My name is Hannah and I'm an author from the south of England. You may have noticed I've been a little bit absent on my YouTube channel the past couple of weeks. It's basically because I was coming to the end of my 4th round of edits for One Road In, and I had a change of heart about the ending. So I ended up rewriting only around 10 to 15,000 words, but it felt like a pretty big task. And I basically just prioritised. So I just came off of YouTube for a bit just to sort the end of that out. That is now officially with beta readers. It's out of my hands. There's nothing I can do about it. So I'm just gonna, work on some other stuff whilst that is with the betas, and then crack back on once I start getting feedback. So what better way to come back to this channel than to do an Abominable book club unboxing for May. For anyone that doesn't know or hasn't seen one of these videos before, the Abominable Book Club is a horror specialist book club book subscription box that operates out of the south of Wales. It's a monthly subscription. You get a whole host of stuff. There's a couple of different options now for the subscription model. I cannot actually remember the name of it. I think it's called Full Guts is the one I go for. And that one means you get a brand new release, a secondhand book, a journal, I think that's what we call them, like a collection of short stories and articles and things, snack, tea and coffee and bookmarks, and also like a little pin badge or key ring depending on what's in the box that month. I definitely recommend the box. If you love horror, absolutely check it out. So let's get straight into it. The literal first thing I always see is the snack, and I can guarantee this is not going to last very long at all. So this is cream tea milk chocolate. Yes, every time I get one of these weird flavoured chocolates, I'm like, why is this not a thing before? But that looks very nice, and that won't last me very long at all. Next up we have the teas and coffees, which are always very welcome because I'm English and I like tea, and also because our May weather has been absolutely atrocious so far. I don't know if the rest of the world is having spring as it should, apart from obviously the southern hemisphere. But we are absolutely not. It's been pretty cold, pretty overcast, pretty rainy. So yeah, definitely yearning for some real May weather. We then have the Spookmark series. This is Spookmark H, series 3. I feel like this has been going for a while now. So on the back you get a short story, which I won't ruin for you. And yeah, these are basically like a collectible, and you get one every single time you get the box. And this is the special edition bookmark. This is designed by the guys that run the box. And this is the Accursed Library bookmark. And it says some facts about Imanus. It has the second largest collection of spores, moulds and fungus in the world. Yum. His complexion is attributed to the lack of sunlight. Same. Organises his books alphabetically by author, will kill anyone who doesn't. To be fair, if I did have any order to the books I would probably go for alphabetical. But I'd probably also go for genre. Was briefly Mary Shelley's writing partner, during which he produced a draft of Frankenstein where the creature was a talking dinosaur. I'd read that. Next we have the secondhand book. As always, it is wrapped in brown paper. We've got the little wax seal, which is always very cool. And yeah, I always talk about the attention to detail that these guys have for this box, and I'll say it again. It's great. I physically cannot get into this one. I was thinking about what my favourite books so far have been from the Abominable book box. And I think last month actually, so last month you've got Catriona Ward's new book, and also Tender is the Flesh, which is a translated Argentinian novel about cannibalism. I think that is the first and potentially only time I've opened the box and read the whole contents of it before receiving the next one. So if I could do that again, that would be great. Oh wow, this is horrifying. Oh no! This is, I don't really know what this is, let's not lie. This is The Howling 2, The Return by Gary Bradner. Obviously the issue with this is, it's the second one. 3 years have passed since the horror of Drago, when Karen Beatty and Chris Halloran escaped the great fire which swept through the town, destroying all its accursed inhabitants, except 2. Karen has built up a new life, but always at the back of her mind lies the memory of terror. Eventually she can no longer ignore the signs that its evil is starting again. In the mountains of Mexico, she and Chris are forced to a final confrontation, with the howling. I feel like I could probably get through this without having read the first one. Oh, next up we have a pin badge. So normally you get like a pin or a key ring. Oh, this one's wicked. This is the book box's logo. I don't know, I'm hoping that that is, maybe it focused, maybe it didn't. Maybe you'll have to just guess what that looked like. But very cool, that will live on my pinboard. And now we have the very dusty new book. This is The Others by Sarah Blau. I like the cover a lot. It's very cool. It says they would rather die than become mothers. 4 women, 1 fatal promise. Where's me blurb? I don't want quotes, there is. A serial killer is on the loose in Tel Aviv. Each victim is found tied to a chair with a baby doll glued to their hands, the word mother carved into their foreheads like a mark of Cain. Stowed away between the wax figurines of the Bible Museum where she works, Sheila Heller suspects that she alone knows the connection between the victims. The killings seem to be linked by a pact their group all made at university to never have children. What Sheila doesn't know is who is committing these gruesome acts of ritualistic violence and whether she herself might be the next target. I have not read a proper thriller in a long time, and this one I do enjoy a thriller that leans into horror. That's kind of my jam. This looks like fun. I'm looking forward to reading this. Also have a bumper issue of Black Static. Just so much dust in this thing. So Black Static is, I never know what to call these things, and I don't know what they call themselves, to be honest. Kind of like a magazine cross journal. It's basically a collection of short stories, so also kind of an anthology. And I say this pretty much every time, but it's true, so I'll say it again. It's just a really good way to discover new and upcoming horror authors that may not have a whole book out yet, or maybe they do, and this is your way to find out about them. I really like going through these, and I'm enjoying that this is a bumper issue, actually. I'll get my teeth into that. Oh, we have a surprise thing. We have a sticker. He's so cute. He will sit on my laptop. If there's one thing I really like about this box, it is that there are quite often books in there from authors from different parts of the world, different genders, different races, different cultures, and I really enjoy that. I love reading stuff from cultures I don't really know anything about. I think it's a great way to learn, and yeah, I found some of my new favourite authors through this box, so I'm really looking forward to reading this one. So that is everything in this month's box. I say this every single time, I really enjoy getting this box. Last month was the first time I actually managed to read everything before getting the next box, so I will try and do that again this month. She says, with a really quickly wearing TBR. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to getting my teeth stuck into these novels and stories. And you should definitely check out the box if you're into horror. As always, if you did enjoy this video, please do give it a thumbs up and be sure to subscribe to my channel for more content about reading and writing and whatever else I feel like talking about at the time. Thanks, I will see you next week with another video. Bye!